Hi, boss. What's up?
Well,
What do you have?
it's my birthday today.
Yes, very happy birthday.
I'm 54. Yeah. 54 years old.
54 years young.
54 years young. So I decided to treat myself by making hummus. You know what is hummus, yeah?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, yeah. Right now I'm sorting them. Check that there's no stones. There's no ones with worms or, you know, take only the best ones. Yeah. I'm very careful about it. Not only looking for stones, but looking for those who are being determined by a worm, something like that. Yeah.
Is there any special brand or?
Yes, actually, there's many types of garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo?
Garbanzo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
Those are Bulgaria garbanzos. They're very small and they're very good. Yeah.
When you say good, what do you mean?
They're very flavory. They're very rich in flavor.
Full of flavor.
Yeah. You have the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
I less recommend them. Of course, they're all good. But those are excellent. And there's only one better than those. It's the Ethiopian garbanzo beans. Which are smaller.
Ethiopians?
Yeah, Ethiopian. They almost don't look like garbanzo. They're half the size of that.
Smaller.
Smaller. The earth there is very tight. The earth is very, you know, it's tough to grow there probably. But in terms of flavor, they're very rich. So just look for the small ones if you can. If you can't, just I guess I'm teaching now people how to make hummus. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's where you're aiming. I just let you know, it's not a one-day process when I do it. It's a 3 days process. So...
But we'll be here for all the 3 days and we'll film
You're
it.
welcome, but I think you should do it in steps. So step one, first hummus, it's not a dish anymore. It's a pride. It's a pride.
It's pride?
Yeah.
What do you mean by pride?
I mean that in the Middle East, every country that make it, they think they make it the best. And they're willing to die for it. So, and it's not funny. Some take it very serious.
Do you?
No. I'm sharing my secret. And you will see that in the process mine is very different than the rest. And definitely the best. It's definitely the best. But one thing for sure, nobody does hummus for 4 days. For over 3 days. Only me.
I can attest from experience that it's the best hummus.
Yeah, so I select the garbanzo to the Bulgarian one. Yeah. But any type of garbanzo, it's okay. And even from the Bulgarians, I select only the good ones. If I find ones that it's not good, I put it aside. This is step one. Step two, which you are very close, when I finish selecting, I just put them in water and rinse it twice over a time of 10 hours.
So roughly every 5 hours you replace the water. You rinse the water and you replace it.
Exactly.
What's the purpose of all that?
The purpose is that all the bitter parts, they're releasing it first. And you change the water, they continue observing clean water and releasing the bitter flavor.
Bitterness.
The bitterness, exactly. Yeah. And then after 10 hours, I take the water out and I wait till they sprout.
I see. So you sprout them.
I sprout them, and that's nobody else, as far as I know. I'm not the king of hummus, but as far as I know, no business take the time to sprout them. And sprouting, there's exact timing to do it. and you need to be there in 3 days, because there is an exact time to when you stop them from sprouting and you start cooking them. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be there and then during the process.
Yeah, so you know it's my birthday, so we can drink wine. This is wine I made. With my wife, and once I finish sorting, I'll show you how I fill it up with water, and then how is the rinsing, and then in 10 hours I take out the water.
Happy birthday,
Hey,
Boaz.
absolutely, is it wonderful?
And I have to say, it's the best wine I've ever tasted. I'm not saying it
it's a good
for
one.
nothing. It's great wine. Great wine.
It's a good one. There's no bisulfite, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L'chaim.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Maurice. I'm just about to finish sorting, and see, those are the damaged ones I found. Yeah. Also, when you put water, maybe some of them will float. Those who float, you take them out because they're empty inside. That's why they float. Yeah. So we just finish sorting, and we go for the sprouting.
Sprouting?
Sprouting.
Why sprouting?
Why sprouting?
You're gonna sprout
I'm gonna sprout them. Yeah.
the chickpeas.
Yeah. The chickpea at this point, or after just when you soak it in water, the chickpea contain a lot of carbohydrates, and carbohydrates first make you fat, and carbohydrates they flip you over. You want to sleep after eating the hummus. You cannot move. It sits in your stomach like concrete. So it's not something you want. And when you sprout them, the plant turns the carbohydrate into energy in order to create protein, so it can grow. And if you stop it at that point, when it's full of protein, then you get your dish full of protein, not full of carbohydrates. So it's not only you're gonna feel energetic, and it's not gonna be heavy, turned into sugar in your body and into fat. It actually will be pure energy that you eat, and you feel light, and you enjoy the hummus. You enjoy before from the smell, you enjoy during, and you enjoy after. So it's a win-win situation, and I'm really surprised why most places, as I know, nobody sprout them. They all just soak them overnight, and they put baking soda so the process go quicker, and then when they cook it, they put baking soda so the process of cooking go quicker, and they give you the serve you.
Yes, that's because it's industrialized.
It's industrialized, I guess.
Yeah, they don't have time. They don't have time to wait.
Well, you know what? Let's put it this way: anybody who want to make hummus, watching this process, will give you the best results you ever tried. I guarantee. Just follow what I'm doing, and you're gonna get the best hummus you ever had. Guarantee. And you energetic in addition, and healthy in addition too. So just do what I do. At this point, I select the good ones, of course. Now I'm going to soak it in water. Look, so I'm soaking them in water, and I check that none of them floating. If anything, if one of them floating, I just throw it away. All the ones that are halves and have wormholes, I took them out, and now I kind of wash them from the dust, yeah, and I rinse it once or twice. You can see that the water is a little bit brownish, you see? Okay. So I repeat it twice. So I know there's no dust, and they're beautiful, good looking. Each one. And now soak them in, put it again. Remember that they double their size almost. So you want a...
the peas double in size because of soaking in the water.
Yeah, almost. Not really double, but almost.
So that's why you add a lot water.
That's why I add a lot of water. You want to cover them so they have... they feel like they have a reason to sprout. And putting a towel on top. Putting it by the window so they collect a little bit of heat. It's beautiful. And in 10 hours I rinse the water and they're gonna start, I start for the sprouting. So what I suggest that you come tomorrow and you see how I rinse the water, and you come again for showing the sprouting and then cooking and then the complete process.
Done.
So it's gonna be the...
It's a date.
Yeah. But
okay, boys. So we're back.
Yeah. So we're 10 hours after. You can see on the enzyme start working. It's like sometimes you see like floating stuff. So this is the enzyme when they start working.
Yeah, it filled up the whole
yeah, of course.
Jar, not jar, but container.
It's not double himself, but it's really swallowed and pumped.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're rinsing the water. So it's a very simple process. We take a drainer, and we just drain it out. It's a good idea to wash it because in the process of sprouting, it starts what we call fermenting. So bacteria start working in order to change the carbohydrates to protein. So we take out this smelly stuff, but we're going to leave it now just like that, rinsed, and cover with a towel for 2 days, 3 days, and it's depend on the temperature, room temperature. It depends on many parameters, but we're going to look at the garbanzo beans, and what we want to see is that the tip starts sprouting. When it just starts, that's where we're going to take it and cook it. So it's good you came today because you need to show this step of let it sprouting. So I repeat, yesterday we
sorted them.
We sorted them, and we soaked it in water for 8 to 10 hours. And now we rinse the water out, and we're gonna wait 2 to 3 days for them to sprout. Once they sprout, that's the moment we start cooking them, and that's where we continue. So follow.
Yeah. So you're gonna leave it in the strainer.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you cover with a towel.
You cover with a towel and just let it sprout, and it will sprout. Yeah, I'm gonna call you once they're sprouting, so you come and you continue the video.
Okay.
But we are on a trail to make the best hummus on the planet. We're redesigning the dish of the hummus.
Okay, like always with you.
Like my guitars, exactly. Thank you, Morris. Now let's make you chai masala, as I promised you. I brought it from India, so close the camera.
Okay. Take care. See you soon. Okay, boss. What happened to your hummus peas? They popped.
They popped, of course.
No. Hi, boss. So we're back.
We're back. I told you it's a long process, but it's worth it if you look for the perfect hummus.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So look, let me put it here so you can see how they sprout.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Because I was waiting for you, it's a little bit too much. You see, that's too much. It needs to be more like that. See, just barely coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or more. So it's okay, but it's a little bit too much. You prefer just something like that. You see barely coming out. Yeah, and here is a good example.
Yeah, I see.
See it?
Mm-hmm.
Put it here, so you can see here.
Yeah.
Okay, so once they just coming out, yeah, watch your head. Yeah, once
Pots and pans, pots and pans.
Pots and pans. Once they're just coming out, what you need to do is wash them well.
Okay.
Just wash them well, because the fermentation, in order to sprout, is it's not so flavory. So you wash them. And once you're done washing them, you put them into a pot, cooking pot. Okay. And now just add water. And look, I opened the small fire and I put the small fire on small.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Minimum heat.
I tell you why, it's very important. When in the process of cooking, there is enzymes. And some enzymes working in some temperatures much better. And some temperatures they don't work at all. So instead of telling you that at 46 degrees the enzymes start processing and breaking down the sugars chain that come from amilan, how you say amilan? Starch?
Starch.
That come from the starch. So instead of explaining all of that, my advice to those that are not intellectuals, just to put it like me, just put it on small fire and the smallest possible and let it go for the longest. So it's between 6 to 10 hours roughly. Yeah. And how do you know when it's ready? When you test it and it's really soft and breakable.
So 8 to 10 hours on small flame.
On the smallest flame. And don't bring it to boil and then put it on small. No.
Start with small.
Start with small and just forget about it and get back to it after 10 hours. And if it's soft, it's done. If it's soft, it's done. And then we go into the dish, making it. So it's a long process, but like I said, it will be worth it. Yeah. Now if you have a pressure cooker, why not? Same thing. Put it in a pressure cooker, close the lid, and small fire. With the smallest fire possible. What you want to do is you want to give the enzyme the possibility, the time, to work and process it on the different temperatures they're working on. So instead of reaching to that point and stop, you just go slowly, and you can find the spots. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for now. We meet again in 10 hours. I don't know how can you keep with me, but good for you and good for them, yeah?
Yes.
And we're gonna make...
I wanna know how you make your hummus.
Okay, so you will.
Okay.
That's how I make it.
See you soon.
There's no shortcuts.